Nick. Seriously, Nick. Let me quote the great Molly Cancer when I say, "Seriously, Nick."
No, it's really. I thought it was really. Wasn't it really?
Really, Nick?
Really, Nick?
Block.
Oh shit! I missed you guys.
How's it?
Well, your aim will improve.
I'll get over it. You'll get over it. Alrighty, so combat tables, check.
Loading combat tables.
Hold on to your butts.
Wow, this far.
Oh,
All right, scene 4. Right. Sorry. Scene 4. Yi Ching, check. I'll tell you what. From now on, if you guys can guess the hexagram,
really?
I'll increase your stat points. Just the regular hexagram, not what it changes into. Just the regular. It's the game within a game.
I guess.
Within a game.
All right. And they've all, not that I'm very good at these things, like I said, but I've been trying really hard to keep the mood on par with the Oracle.
Okay.
Is the answer suffusion of yellow?
No. The answer
No.
is never.
You just have to give me the number of the hexagram because different books have different names for them because, they're translations. I don't speak any form of Chinese. Let alone read it.
Fooled me.
I know I come across as so worldly.
Well, welcome to the pre-show, everybody.
Yeah. Welcome to Monday Night Heroes. Traveler. I don't have a camera on. I just flash the rules. So we're playing Traveler. It's called Exegesis. And in case you're wondering, I have been keeping track of Oracle I Ching readings for each scene to create a different mood or a mood for each segment. And we're in the middle of one right now. So why don't you guys introduce your characters and then we'll kind of recap what happened before because we were poetless and it was a couple of weeks ago. So, Rodney.
Oh, I'm Count Gregory Van Saar of wherever. And, yep, that's me.
Not from like Hawkeye 4, Cavalier 7.
Nope.
Or the mysterious
Aggies.
or Rockville.
Terrapin 7. That's right. He's from Terrapin 7.
I'm from the planet of fuck.
No, you're on the planet of fuck. Next is Wes.
Helloski, I am Hayuse Russian Guyovich. I can push paper and bullets. And nothing that the people do is wrong.
Nick.
I'm playing Elon 3-1.b. I'm the last clone of Elon Musk. I'm the only viable one that is the only viable clone. I'm a good guy, though.
And hereditary CEO of Bird App.
No, I sold my shares. Or actually, no. That ancestor sold their shares a long time ago.
There were shares left?
That's what I'm saying.
It was so fun. Space Z. I couldn't think of
Couldn't think of another
I couldn't think of another word for space. Galaxy Z,
Astro X,
Astro X,
Astro G.
and finally, what's your name, Brian?
What?
This is Pyro. Right. This is Pyro Hull Cutter, Raconteur, Adventurer, Freelance Scout, Part-Time Medic, and no job too tough, no fee too hard in me book.
All right. So, does anybody remember what happened last time?
Yeah, floating babies coming at us.
Yes.
Floating dead baby.
With a floated giant dead baby with distended entrails.
This
Oh, yeah.
episode written by Aaron Spelling.
Crickets.
Oh, those that
All
know
right.
will know. So yes, giant baby.
Spelling responsible for like Beverly Hills 90210.
I think so.
What's going on? What's going on, Jack?
Yeah, Jack,
so-
what's going on? All right.
So last time, yes, you had found an abandoned village on a dammed up lake. Started exploring some of the buildings on stilts, and Van Sauer was able to see ghostly forms flitting in and out of reality, looking like they were going about their own business. I think it was one of you, I want to say it was Gaiovich, discovered that there was a mirror in the bathroom that led to some weird void.
Indeed, I did.
And while you were peering into the void, you heard the sound of and your van got trashed by a giant swamp creature.
As usual.
So you were actually looking for repair parts. When this giant baby appears floating through the various dwellings and buildings. And that's where we left it, with giant babies. So, assuming you're all you're outside on like this, it's like a boardwalk material, like a series of streets, but they're made out of planking.
Now this baby thing went down some stairs or something and got the burial shroud caught.
Yeah, the burial shroud got caught while it was phasing through one of the buildings.
Ah, gotcha.
Now, when
That's when it was revealed as a baby.
we say baby thing, we're talking Akira baby thing, or we're talking
No. So, I'm picturing it as, who here has watched Regular Show?
once or twice.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you know the giant babies?
Nope.
All right.
Yes.
All right, so picture the Guardians of the Galaxy, right? From Green Lantern,
Mm-hmm.
but they're babies.
Oh, okay. But they're what?
They're babies instead of blue. They're
Okay.
babies, but they're big babies, like
Big.
3/4 of the size of a regular person, and it's trailing entrails out of its stomach. And it may or may not exist in the same dimension as you.
Wow.
So, who wants to roll for your party?
Pyrock Hull Cutter, since he was absent last time.
Just roll.
Exactly. All right, hold your horses. Hang on. Here, rolling. Let's keep those doggies rolling. Oop. And that gives us. Oops. What does that give us? It's like my sensors are blind here.
4.
4. 4 is the number that it shall be.
Okay,
And what does that get me?
that gets you second initiative. The baby goes first.
Ah,
So the baby floats down on you all, and the entrails whip out. Whoosh. And it you get a waft of something foul as they splay about, maybe
no.
flicking a little bit of moisture out. It does not smell good. And so I'm gonna roll D3 to see, or D4. There's 4 of you. I'm gonna roll D6. 1, 2, 3, 4. The other 2, it does something else. 4. So pirate hull cutter. You see the one of the entrails going towards you.
Yeah.
Very, very quickly, and it is going to try and hit you. You have cloth armor, correct?
Yeah, no, didn't I grab an evac suit or something like that? But no, I grabbed a vac suit, but I don't think I popped on. So yeah, we'll call it cloth armor for now. But what's the worst that could happen?
Okay. Hold on.
Trying to avoid being held on, to be really honest.
Hold on. All right. So it whips out at you and it brushes you. It does not like come into full contact with you. It brushes you,
Okay.
and even through your colony distributed armor, you feel a chill go down your spine. As something from beyond has touched you.
Oh man, like one of those bad 80s new wave songs.
Yes, from a very old Madonna.
Oh my God, it looks like Jeffrey Combs.
Yep.
All right, so you guys can go in any order you want. Just let me know what exactly you're doing.
Well, I will put the people's bullet into this creature.
Okay. So all right, so what kind of weapon do you have?
Rifle.
All right, so you are trying for a 10 or better, not including whatever modifiers you have.
Okay. Uh, 10 on the dot.
10 on the dot. All right, so bullets rip through this thing, and you can see them passing through, and you can see like gore spraying out the back. And as it sprays, it doesn't arc; it just kind of fades.
Okay.
Who's going next?
Well, I've got a rifle too, so I'll take a swing at that.
Okay, so it's going to be the same thing. So just you guys are at medium range right now to it. It's like kind of floating above you, out of reach. So you're pointing your guns up and
All right. 6.
6 is not going to cut it.
Well, with a +2 with a +2 rifle though, so I guess
That
that's
would be an
8.
8. It still doesn't cut it. You need a 10.
Ah!
So that
Yeah,
one
but
misses
still,
and
baby.
takes a chunk out of one of the structures, like one of the stilts on the structure. Takes a big chunk out of it.
Should it be taking out that much of a structure, or should we try to do something to stop it?
All right, who's next?
I'll go next. I will yell out to my comrades to try to keep it corralled, and then I'm gonna run and see if I can get that portal mirror off the wall.
Okay, so you start climbing up the ladder, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because you guys are down. So you start climbing up the ladder. That's going to take you. Roll a d6 and subtract 1.
Oof.
3.
3 total.
Yeah, 3 after subtracting the 1.
All right, so it's going to take you 3 rounds to get up the ladder and into the bathroom.
Okay.
All right, so finally, Elon, what are you doing?
I'm trying to hide from this thing. I don't want to attack it. I don't want to be around for when it starts fighting us.
Okay, so we're
That's on brand.
What are you doing to hide?
Is there a rock I can hide behind or something?
Well, there's not a rock per se, but it's definitely like you just like getting a better look at the town. It looks like it's like a town built on a wharf, right? So there's definitely a pile of rotting, fishing, crabbing.
Can I hide in the building?
You can, but once again, you have to go up a ladder to do that.
Has anyone else gone up the ladder?
Well, there's a number of different buildings, but yes, Count Van Sar has started to climb up a ladder.
I'm going to climb with him and hide behind him. Let him die first.
That's
Okay.
the wrong way. That's one of Eugene's.
All right. So, hi, Bear. So the baby is going to it's going to try and get Russian Guyevich. You have cloth armor as well.
I do.
Okay, it totally misses you. Huzzah! You fucking baby. All right, who's doing what? I guess we'll just go in the order you guys went in. Guyevich, what are you doing?
All right. I will throw bullets at it to keep its attention corralled and serves the commissar.
Okay. Roll again. Like I said, you're trying to get a 10 or better.
Oh, how is this baby so hard to hit?
That is 7.
So yeah, you missed the baby.
Oh, this is going to take forever.
I guess Guyevich, since you hit it once before, well, we'll do it next round. If you haven't figured anything out, we can do it next round. All right, Pyrock, Hull Cutter, what are you doing?
You know what? It's they say that doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result is a sign of insanity. But let's see, I always. Well, it's like I failed that unit anyway here, so I'm going to do the same thing that I did last time.
One bullet at a time.
And that's a 7, and that's a no. Okay.
All right, so Vansar and Elon are going up the ladder.
Yep.
All right, so you guys have gotten into the structure and you're heading toward the bathroom.
Okay.
All right, so right now the baby. Let's see what the baby's going to do here. All right, so the baby is going to attack Tarek again.
Okay. Oh, I feel so special.
And it whiffs. God damn it. Switching my dice up. All right, Guyevich,
Da.
what are you doing?
Let's see. I will attempt to observe the creature and see if it's leaking any fluids or producing anything that looks like a target.
So you noticed that, like the first shot that you made, at the time it appeared that it was doing something, but it doesn't seem to have affected the baby, and it has no visible wounds.
Interesting. Well, in that case, then he is next. Throw a rock.
Okay, I did say there were no rocks.
Oh, dang it! Right.
There's crabbing equipment.
Yeah, is next. Throw crabbing equipment.
Okay, run over to a lobster trap.
Great, yeah, because lobster traps and gigantic space babies always make a winning combination.
You never heard of baby chowder? They had it in place that did not exist at time that never was.
Oh,
Okay, throw your thing. Just roll. I'll tell you if you hit or not.
All right. That was an 8. That was the numbers.
So you throw it. It arcs right through the thing. We'll say that maybe well, one of the extended bits of entrail is taut, and it passes through the entrail, and you hear a low note as it plucks it like a string.
Wow.
okay.
Pirate Call Cutter, what are you doing?
So, let's see. I look at the crabbing equipment and I take another shot. Hold on. Let's see. Because I want to at least get one good shot in here. Hold on. And 4.
Okay, that's a miss.
All right. So you guys have reached the vanity, Vansar and Elon.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to yank this mirror off the wall.
I'll help you.
All right. So you start to try and grab the mirror, and it takes a little while because you can't grab it.
Right, got to be
On
kind
the
of careful.
yeah. Because it is a door to the void. So you each grab a corner from the exterior and lift it off the wall, and it takes a chunk of the wall with it, but you have it.
All right, and how big was this mirror again? Just
It's not that big.
it's like
to be honest with
standard,
you.
like vanity.
It's like a vanity, yeah.
So like maybe two
to
by
put
4, something like that.
It's a little bit bigger than that, I guess. I guess if you were to turn sideways, like vertically, you can probably get your shoulders through it.
Okay.
But barely.
Okay. All right. Are there any balconies, or there's just like?
No, as a matter of fact, are there any balconies? Yeah, there is. There's a ledge that a railed ledge that circles the thing. So for exterior, if you want to go and park.
Raised veranda.
Yeah, I guess more like a walkway that just encircles the hut.
Okay. Are these round huts or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Some of them are round, some of them are not.
Okay. Gotcha. And once we exit onto this walkway, which way is the baby?
You can easily locate where the fight is happening.
Okay.
All right, so the baby, let's see, is going to So are both of you guys out on the veranda? I guess that's the question I should be asking. I know Vansar is Elon as well, or is Elon inside the hut?
Oh, I realized I was muted. I'm going outside and I'm helping him. You're holding the mirror up, right?
Yeah.
Don't you need? Isn't that a big mirror? Don't you need help holding? Just fucking around. I'll help you hold the mirror if you need it, or I'll just be
Well,
outside.
you can help me carry it as we're trying to rush around to the
All right.
where the fight's happening.
All right. So the tentacle comes up and shoots out from underneath the balcony and hits Elon.
Boo! I'm invincible. I don't die.
Well, no.
Wrong game.
The first thing you notice is like this cold shock. It feels like everything is switched off. The second thing you notice is that you're no longer on the balcony. You're actually no longer wearing well, you are wearing cloth, but it's not armor. It's more of some sort of a robe. It's black. You have a something on your face, and you look around, and you are in a vast underground space. It's some sort of cavern. It's hard to tell if it was man-made or not, but there are rows and rows of glass coffins vertically set and connected with wires. It seems like in each of these coffins is filled with a dark liquid. There's a salty tang to the air, and you are with a number of companions who are currently running up a ramp that encircles thing that is slithering towards you.
Oh shit!
It opens. An opening just happens in its belly, which is rimmed with teeth. And somebody yells at you in a language that you understand, but it's not galactic standard. It actually sounds like ancient Japanese. And someone is yelling at you, and they say, Shiba no Kami, come on! As the thing, a pseudopod, reaches out and grabs one of your companions and pulls it into the maw, and you just keep running.
Okay.
We'll come back to you in a minute. All right.
Comms or nothing?
Say what?
I can't get
Well,
anybody on comms.
Actually, so you look at your side, right? There's no comms. You have a sword.
Oh, all right.
At your side. And in your belt pouch are a number of, it looks like grenades, but they're really low tech. You don't recognize any of the people around you, but they look like they're from an old Kurosawa movie.
I'm in a dream.
Okay, so that was the monster's turn. Russian Guyevich, what are you doing?
Well, I'm out here with giant child who will not be turned into chowder, sadly. So, oh wait, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, good. Yeah. Okay,
Chowder.
so with that in case, then is
But you do see the baby like kind of has taken its attention off of you and Pyrock and has started to float upward.
Okay, I am perfectly willing to let the baby to keep floating upward and just say this is really weird.
yes, we have defeated child. Yes, I will claim that. That is exactly what happened. Everything's fine.
They grow up so
The
fast.
train
and-
disagrees with you.
Uh-oh.
So, what, Gaievich, what are you doing?
Well, I am just going to let child float away at this point, as
I'll take a few pictures.
problem's usually going away by itself.
Okay. Well, it's not going away.
Oh,
It's just not concentrating on you two. Its attention's been drawn elsewhere. So, Pyric, what are you doing? Did you say
I
you
am
were
going to
doing
stick
another-
close to Russian Gaievich here, and I will follow off wherever Russian Gaievich goes.
Okay, so you guys are slowly backing away.
Well, for what I now call Special Operation Save Ass.
All right, Vansar, you are on the balcony now. You see this entrail tentacle thing snap up and come through the flooring, hit Elon, and Elon starts to fade away.
Well, I mean, physically fade away, or
Yes,
Yeah,
physically
kind of-
fade away. Like he's no longer material, like transparent ghost.
All right.
Yeah,
And
cool.
how far
Cool.
away is the baby from where I'm standing?
It depends on what part of the baby you're talking about, because the entrail is right next to you,
Head.
but the rest of the baby is, I don't know, like 20 feet away in floating in space.
Right. Above or below?
Below.
Below. Okay. All right. All right. I'm about to do something crazy, guys.
again.
Oh yeah.
is it Tuesday already?
That's Monday. What's Monday without a little craziness?
All right. Show us this brilliant plan of yours.
Brilliant plan of mine. Hey, Caillou! Eat this! And I'm going to jump off of the balcony and hit it over the head with the mirror.
Fucking Caillou.
Oh,
Okay. Make a dex roll.
Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. This is where it all falls apart.
all right. I can't watch.
Missed it by 1.
Okay.
I kill you.
So you throw yourself out into space and are hit by the tentacle. So the rest of you guys see Vansar with like this mirror jumping out. He has it over his head and he tries to bring it down and misses the mark. The
Don't do
thing
that every
shoots
day.
out with a tentacle and it hits him. You see him fade away, but the mirror continues to go, hits the ground, and shatters.
This is really
Count
weird.
Vansar, you are no longer flying through the air. You're in a vast cavern. It is filled. It smells really bad. It smells like human, just everything bad about humans odor wise is what this smells like. There's feces, there's blood, there's sweat, semen, just it all combines together. And it must be like 400 or 500 people. Most of them are naked. They're chanting. You are trying to wade your way through these guys, and they're all facing towards what looks to be like an altar. On the altar sits what used to be a woman, and her legs are up in the air. Hovering over her is another woman, holding her hands with an evil glare. Off to the side, some guy.
I tapped the
Say
X card on the table. I'm just kidding. Sorry.
Off to the side, some guy grabs a frail-looking human being chained up, grabs him by the head, whips out a huge, just evil-looking knife, slits his throat, and throws him into a pit. You hear from inside the pit the chittering of insects as they devour what was thrown in. As all this comes to a climax, you and your friends are rushing towards this. The woman lying down on the altar gives one loud, just half shout, half groan, and her stomach bursts open, and a huge cloud of blackness comes over, envelops her. And you look at it all, and you say to yourself, this is not how it happened.
What?
This ain't how it happened.
Exactly. As you see you're in a suit, a weird, like 20th century suit with a fedora and a mask. All right. So, Russian Guyevich, what are you doing?
Well, so what have I seen of my companion that
No, you didn't. The only thing you saw is Vansar jump off the balcony with this mirror, get hit by an entrail, and like fade out before he can hit. Like he should have hit, he didn't, but the mirror does, and it shatters.
Right. I shall try and gather bits of mirror and throw them at the baby.
Okay, so like you grab the mirror and it's just glass.
Damn it. There's got to be a better way.
All right, Pirate Hull Cutter, what are you doing?
Let's see. Oh, how do you stop a baby? A giant floating baby that causes you to phase out. Oh, gentlemen, we must use our heads.
Yeah, first I'm going to take another shot at the baby now.
Okay. Take a shot at the
All
baby.
right, hold on. 6. All right, nothing.
The shot passes through where Count Vansar would have been. And speaking of which,
That's what
Count Vansar, that fades as you are, and you've always been Julien Benoit.
What?
What?
And you know that if you don't stop what's going on right now, and you may be too late,
Great.
the spawn of the bloody tongue will be born here in the Mountain of the Black Wind.
I don't recall reading about this in the briefing. No.
Yeah. I'll do what Julian Benoit would do and charge the shadowy darkness and tackle it into the pit of chittering insects.
Here's how it happened.
Oh, okay.
So you charge the chattering darkness as it is forming and tackle it into the pit of insects, and you feel them crawling over you, consuming you, both you and the spawn of Nyarlathotep.
What? Wait.
And
Go up.
and then everything goes black. I will come back to you.
Okay.
Pyrrhic Hull Cutter, or not Pyrrhic Hull Cutter, my fault. Elon 3.1 or 3-1.B.
Made you fuck up.
Mhm.
You have always been Shiba no Kami. Ninja. You are running from what looks to be a amorphous blob of soy sauce
The hell?
as it grabs your companion. What are you doing?
I cut it.
You turn with your sword to cut at the blob of soy sauce, and it goes through as a pseudopod that smells of salt and brine. Comes out and wraps itself around you and draws you into the maw. You think to yourself, "This is wrong.
It's not my beauty.
Yes, this is not my beautiful wife."
This is not my beautiful.
Not my beautiful house.
As darkness envelops you, and we'll come back to you.
What if going underground?
Russian Guyevich.
Yeah.
The next entrail snakes out at you, and passes through your head. As you two fade out, you are Itoshiki Shinji, physician to the daimyo.
It's a good life being a physician.
You sit upon the wind-whipped ruins of an old castle. You and your companions have weapons drawn as eldritch lightning strikes the air and a giant oni comes at you.
Oh.
Charge!
And as its sword pierces your flesh, the last thing you remember is that this is certainly not how it should have been. As darkness takes you. Pyrrhic Hull Cutter.
Aye.
You are alone with a baby
Damn it.
with shit slathering anthropomorphic entrails.
All right. There I go. Is that the best you've got? That's hard. And I look into my medic kits, into my handy first aid manual to see if there's anything that has any suggestions about what to do next.
You hear in the back of your mind an apology.
Oh, well, I should hope so.
As a tentacle envelops you and you become Scouty McScoutface.
Oh, yeah, I remember this life.
Best ship in the fleet.
You were hired to explore a lab ship that has been overrun by mutated experiments.
Oh,
You and your companions are removing clothing that's been packed up around this hole that's been torn into the hull.
mm.
You go down and think you see movement. You whip out your gun and shoot and realize that the lower decks are filled with hydrogen.
Oh,
And you say to yourself, this is not how it happened. And as blackness envelops your consciousness, you all wake up on the pier. There are people around, milling about, going about their business. It's the lake. It's hard to tell that it's a lake. It looks mainly like it should be a river, but there's a faint echo of a lake. The people are milling around and notice you and come over to you and what are you guys doing? You are actually Vansar, Guyovich, Elon, and Hullcutter. And I'm sorry, Brian, but it's the only other game I played with you that I ran.
that's quite all right. It happens.
What was that? Comrades, were you momentarily someone else in place that was not here?
I don't know, but I feel like I've had one too many bottles of space rum.
Yeah, I don't know what that was. Maybe
But it was pretty badass.
must have been maybe a past life or something on ancient Earth. Maybe an
That would
ancestral
explain
memory.
it.
Maybe an ancestral memory I tapped into. I don't know.
I was in place with abandoned castles. They fought evil. Probably proto-capitalists. What they told us in Nursery Palace.
Who are these? Who are these people that are coming toward us? Are they human?
Well, they're humanish.
Humanish.
Yes, they look like the same people that you were flitting in and out when you were up exploring the dwelling.
Oh, I'd be lying if I wasn't saying this is really weird, gentlemen.
How now, persons? Whither wander you?
Someone give them the universal greeting. While we brunner weep. Yeah.
The universal greeting. Does anyone have an aspirin?
Well,
An aspirin. You shouldn't be feeling any pain here. Just mainly hunger.
What is here? Where is here?
Here is where you go.
well, I love the specificity of it.
Well,
Where you go when?
you don't know.
Enlighten me.
The Gulag?
No. So, are you all galactologists? I could it just be the simplest to explain in terms of galactology. So Delmark 4 is one of the corpse worlds.
How many corpse worlds are there?
It's unknown. Really, this is the only one that you need to concern yourself with. But yeah, so you've crossed to the other side. I'd say congratulations, but things aren't as great here as they once were.
You should have seen the fungus world we just came out of, Val.
Well, that's part of the problem. The fungus world, or the reality of the fungus infestation. Normally, when you've transitioned, the people, your loved ones who remain, provide for you, taking care of your needs, remembering you. But that no longer happens because, well, they're all here. There's no one left because of the invasion of the fungus.
Lack of food, huh? Sounds like this.
Well, it's mainly discomforting. It's not like you're gonna die or anything.
So what now? I mean, what does one do in the afterlife?
Well, how did you get here?
Giant baby? I guess.
So,
Giant flying baby.
yeah,
That out.
that's just a guardian. If you transition due to the guardian, you may not truly belong here. There might be a way back for you.
And how would that work exactly?
I don't know. I just live here.
Right. Does any
Well, so to speak.
Is there someone named Beatrice we can speak to?
Beatrice?
Well, perhaps Virgil. I read it in text that I was not supposed to read. I'm sorry, Commissar!
No. There's nobody named Beatrice or Virgil.
Is there anybody in this town who might have an expertise with our particular situation? Even as a hypothetical or in theory.
I don't know. Probably not. I mean, we were just a simple fishing village.
Is there a priest here?
So your priests are all robots. Robots don't cross over.
Dang it.
It's a stupid religion.
Yeah. You don't say.
You don't even get a cable up here.
Well, that's the problem is the mythology that has grown around the situation just makes absolutely no sense.
All right, well, I'm gonna will myself back to life because this afterlife is some bullshit.
I should have converted to Martian Orthodox. I really should have.
Yeah.
Where is the Holy Tower of Vodka and the endless playing of the Revolution?
What?
And I go, all right, guys, I'm gonna will myself back to life.
I'm gonna watch him will himself back to life.
I think he's having aneurysm. Constipation.
He's gonna die again from suffocation.
Maybe that's what I need to do. Maybe if we kill ourselves, we'll go to the afterlife.
The after party.
Party.
I'm going to wheel myself into the realm of cold, hard cash and absolute decadence.
So while you guys are sitting on the pier and talking, you notice that off to the east is a brilliant white light.
Okay.
It's tiny, but it's really bright.
All right.
Like you can see it, the penumbra, is that the correct word? Shining out from the horizon. It's got to be a really bright fucking light.
Hey, what is it they say in all those old hollow vids you watch? Go toward the light.
Die monster die.
Couldn't be worse. I mean, it's not like KGB can put us in gulag up here.
But you never move the bodies.
So what do you say, guys? Toward the light? Chill out here?
Well,
I mean, we're pretty much free from the touch.
Or are we? Or is this just another tense test?
I don't know. Why don't you ask it?
Okay. I tried to tune in and go, and try to make contact with the tent just in case. Ben, we get it. It's like, let's see.
So you
What
can actually feel, I guess, a slight tethering in your mind, where you kind of know where the tench is, but it's not quite. You can't make anything out in terms of thoughts, feelings.
All right. Well, the tench are basically giving all the signals, but we're on our own, boys.
Well,
Oh, so the light
But are we trading one bad scenario for another?
There are no good scenarios.
I mean,
Like,
everybody's a little hungry, but it seems pretty chill here.
well, we could get rid of hunger if we plan correctly. We just plan and say there's no such thing as hunger, and hunger goes away.
Oh, that's your answer to everything.
It worked.
No, all of you can definitely feel a gnawing hunger.
Nope. There is no such thing as hunger. It does not exist.
Hunger is the mind killer.
Remember, comrade, there's no such thing as hunger anymore.
Oh, you and your work is very nice.
Yeah. Now,
No.
so the problem is that this fungus, it tried to take over the planet and was probably because it's a corpse world, was unsuccessful. But in its zeal, there were definitely acts
zeal.
of genocide committed.
Well, I mean, big acts or little acts of genocide. There's a little bit of a difference.
Well, I don't know about the areas that are outside of our village, but our village used to be fairly prosperous. It was a fishing village, and we revered our ancestors, and just more and more of us ended up becoming ancestors.
Interesting.
And now there's no one to revere us anymore.
Is that the source of the hunger, maybe?
Oh, it's most definitely the source of the hunger. There's no one to provide for you, no one to remember you. And even if they do, they're not here.
But what if we could fix that?
Well, who's to say that if we get back, we'll remember any of this?
That's a chance I'm willing to take.
If you were to get back and you were to even just sacrifice a little food to us, it would help ease our suffering.
Well, we're all for it, I suppose. How much? It's like, and how would you be able to repay us back for that kindness?
Is there a special way to do it?
Yes, you burn it.
Well, if there's one thing that Pirate Hall Cutter does well, it's burning things here.
I figured it was cutting holes.
That too. I mean, it's like
But you cut holes with burning. I mean, lasers are just burning. Just really, really focused burning.
Oh, you could have used a saw.
There's a lot of
wood. A hole with a saw.
Hey, this is the universe where galactology exists.
Laser saw.
Plasma cutter.
Vibrating laser saw.
Yes, but galactology is horrible. Galactology is trying to codify natural phenomena and doing it very poorly.
So what do you think of our options, ladies and gentlemen?
Well, stay here, be hungry for eternity, well, shit. We didn't have any ancestors or descendants here in the first place.
Yeah, we're gonna be super hungry. Longitudinally, I vote that it's probably best for us to book out of here.
I swear, there's no such thing as hunger. It is not a thing. See, I am not hungry. I am full.
What's the light looking like now? Is it getting any bigger or is it the same?
No, it's the same.
Okay.
So just think of like your surroundings are kind of washed out, maybe bluish, right? Like how many of you have played the second Legacy of Kain game?
Oh.
Nope.
The
what now?
Nope. No one's played Soul Reaver?
Nope.
No,
not
but
for 30 years.
Okay, but you remember how you can But you remember how you can switch between
vaguely
the real world and like the soul world, right? And it was bluish. It was bluish, and things were kind of a reflection of the real world, but not quite the same. That's kind of what we have here, without the floating video game dust motes.
Oh, okay.
And to the east, there is it looks like a huge unnatural light source.
Well, I mean, that's the closest thing that looks like it could even remotely be an exit out of this place.
Hmm.
Let me
Well-
check the Prima guide real quick.
All right. Well, as the scout, I start walking towards the light, and it's like, if something really bad happens to me, I want you to remember that Ira Callcutter wasn't just a brilliant surgeon and philanthropist and all-around scoundrel. He was also a great shot, especially against space babies. Just remember that.
Yeah, sure.
All right, and
Yes.
I start walking.
Decadent capitalists did participate in patriotic war. Gotcha.
Gotcha. Let's do this.
Okay, so you continue making your way towards the east.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we'll cut it there.
All right.
Like I said, if you care to try and guess the hexagram,
Oh,
I'll give whoever guesses the correct number of the hexagram a bonus point to put wherever they want.
What? 1
22.
through 6?
No, 64.
I take number 42.
56.
No.
Oh,
22.
No.
oh.
4.
No. You get one guess.
Oh, damn. I was going to say, you didn't say how many guesses we get.
Mm-hmm.
I will reveal it off air.
Oh, we have to
Alright.
guess now.
Yeah.
Well, that's
We
no
all took our
fun.
guesses.
It is fun. It's hilariously fun for me.
Oh,
For you.
yes.
All right. Hold on.
No psychic powers today.
Hold on. Okay, it's not that one. Not that one.
Nope, it's not.
Nope. Nope.
All right. Well, while Count Vansar is furiously flipping through his copy of the I Ching, I am going to
I do.
thank you all for
That's
playing.
exactly what I'm doing.
And thank you for listening. And we'll pick this up next week with a brand new hexagram.
I just punch numbers in the I Ching calculator.